Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your November 2015 month ahead spread. This reading is for you if your sun, moon, or rising signs are in the sign of Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. As always, I have shuffled quite extensively before beginning this reading and before beginning recording. So the purpose of my shuffle here is just to let the appropriate cards for you, Aquarius, come up to the top of my deck. Okay, so the first card we're going to talk about is how you're feeling heading into this month. So how you're feeling leaving October behind and what you're bringing forth with you into the new month of November. We have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like in the past month you've really developed a sense of groundedness and centeredness within your physical body and within your whole life. I feel like you've really learned to take action and really learned to put those skills that you've learned to use. You've learned to examine things more on a physical level instead of going over them in your head on a more mental level. We have a lot of this beautiful yellow color, and so many of the readings this month have been focused on the solar plexus energy. That energy of the third chakra having to do with standing in your power, self-worth, self-confidence, and really putting yourself out there and making the things you want to happen. So I feel like for you too, you've begun to work with this energy. We have a page card, which usually symbolizes the more childlike age group. So I believe we're at the beginning of this kind of journey, working with these energies on the more physical level, which may be something that's a little unusual to you, Aquarius, as you are an air sign. So you're bringing forth what you've learned in October to the month of November, and you're feeling fairly confident in these new skills that you've developed. Card number 2 is your general forecast for the month ahead. So your general forecast, Aquarius, for the month of November 2015. And we have the Page of Cups. So we really have a nice theme of this page, this childlike energy. And I feel like for you, this is a really beautiful time for you to do inner child work. So really getting in touch with your inner child, seeing what that child inside of you wants. Do they want to be playful? Do they want to work hard? Do they want to go on an adventure? Do they want to cry? Do they want to laugh? Really asking yourself. And this is something you could do in meditation or even in a journal. Just pose the question to your inner child. What would you like to do, or what is your greatest desire, or what message do you have for me right now? And then either write it out or just listen if you're in meditation and see what kind of answers come from that inner child. We all have that small child inside of us who has messages for us, and it's really a matter of listening. So we have the Page of Cups. This is a more emotional view of this. And this card's really telling you to be emotional. So I feel like we're really working with energies that you're not necessarily always comfortable with, Aquarius. As you are a more air sign, we have some real earth and water energy here for you in this upcoming month. So really working with being in your body and feeling those messages that your body has to send you in terms of physical symptoms or emotional symptoms. So really examining yourself on that level. The tarot is encouraging you with these page cards to be these things, to feel these things, to really experience them instead of just thinking about them. Really get into it. Get your hands dirty, so to speak. Card number 3 is your upcoming challenges for the month ahead. So what are your upcoming challenges for November? And we have the Four of Wands. I feel like this card definitely relates to this page over here. We have more of that really nice yellow color, and we have these 4 wands. So 4 is a really stable number, and we can see here that it's created some kind of shelter almost. There's 4 wands and then the ceiling, if you will, the hanging on top. There's people celebrating. Really happy, joyous card. So why is this coming up in the challenging position? So I think for you, your challenge this month is to really continue to work with that yellow, that power energy, to go out and make your dreams a reality, to go out and achieve your goals so that you can be like these figures, celebrating, happy, feeling stable, and having that castle in the background, having everything that you've desired, all the riches and prosperity and successes that you want. So your challenge is to make these things happen, to create them, to have stability in those dreams and those hopes that you have dreamed and hoped about. So it's going to be a little challenging for you. And I think why it's going to be challenging is that we have this earth energy and this water energy. So you're being asked to be grounded. You're being asked to be emotional. And these are things that might not come naturally to you. But I feel like if you are these things, if you do work with this energy, that is what will lead you to this success, to this abundance, and to this prosperity. So getting a little bit out of your comfort zone this month, it will feel a little uncomfortable at first. However, so much good and blessings and abundance will come out of it. And I think that's very clear with this Four of Wands card. Card number 4 is your good fortune, blessings, and abundance. So this is all the beautiful, beautiful things that are coming your way this month. And another success card, 10 of Cups. This is all your dreams, all your hopes. We have more people celebrating. You can see here these figures, they have their hands and their arms above their head, and so do these ones here. There is lots of celebrating coming to your life this month in November. Lots of reasons to put your hands over your head and just exclaim with joy and be thankful. Definitely a lot of gratitude, I think, can be had this month for all of the wonderful things that are coming into your life. So yes, it will be challenging. However, it will be the biggest blessing for you this month to create that rainbow, to create that ideal dream that you've had. And again, I mean, this is just extra confirmation that you will achieve these things. Yes, it'll be difficult. Yes, it'll put you out of your comfort zone a little bit, but definitely those things are coming your way. And we have cups here, so it's definitely on a more emotional level. It's more those things that give you emotional prosperity rather than materialistic. I don't necessarily think you're going to get the career of your dreams or, buy that house or that car that you really wanted. It's more about creating a really beautiful relationship or creating, maybe it is a job, but one that gives you emotional and spiritual fulfillment rather than materialistic, rather than a high paying job. So those things are coming your way and you're going to feel really just fulfilled and pleased and happy on a deeper level, on a spiritual level and an emotional level. The last card of the spread is this month's lessons. So I'm a really big believer in lessons. I think every scenario, every experience, every situation we find ourselves in, there's something to glean from it. There's some sort of higher learning. There's some sort of lesson there for us. I like to say that Earth is a school and we are the students. So for those reasons, I love to include lessons in each one of my tarot spreads. So Aquarius, what are your lessons for the month of November 2015? And we have the Four of Cups. I think this card is so beautiful and it has such an amazing lesson to it. If you see here, there's a gentleman sitting and he's really, his arms are crossed, his legs are crossed. He's in deep thought, but his eyes, if you can see, are glued to those 3 cups there. And he's really just kind of taken over, all consumed by these cups. There's really nothing else that he can see or that he is paying attention to. In fact, his eyes are so glued to these 3 cups that he doesn't even see this 4th cup being offered to him by spirit, by the universe. So what lesson does this card have for you, Aquarius? Well, I really feel like this abundance, this success that you'll be experiencing this month, a lot of it will be because you followed your excitement, that you've noticed synchronicities, that you notice opportunities that are being offered to you by the universe. I think this card is saying if you're really so glued on maybe the more negative things in your life, or the things that the reasons why you think things won't happen, or the reasons why you think you won't be abundance, if you make that decision to focus on those aspects, you really will miss the opportunities, those synchronicities that the universe is offering to you. So your biggest lesson this month is to pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. Really use that earth energy that you've been working with to be in your body and to be observant, to notice signs, to notice omens. And when you feel that intuitive urge to follow one of them, do it. Just go for it. Because that is an opportunity that spirit is offering to you. So this concludes your reading for November 2015. If you're interested in a personalized reading, you can find the link to my Etsy shop in the description below.